Well, as we enter this spring season this year, which is the second half of our season, since golf has a split season in fall and spring, we're looking for leadership from seniors. We graduate 5 seniors, and these are players that are very special to me and have been with me now in their 4th year. So I have joy in that we have a very, very good team, and we're looking forward to the spring season. Obviously, I have sadness because we're going to lose 5 good players, but we don't look that far ahead right now. We're looking for leadership from our players, our captains. That would be Dave Morano and Matt Osorio and Brett Cebulski are guys that I know have to kick it up this year. We lost the last couple of years in very close contests to other teams, and this is the year the guys want to really make an impact, and this is their chance to do it. So what I look forward to, of course, is leadership from senior players and to drive the other guys to win this championship. This is a chance to do it this year. You know, to pick a player out who might be the most outstanding, it might be the toughest job I'd have to do in a long time. We have such great depth in this team, and we've had outstanding players different the last 2 years. Something different than happened before, where I had the same fellow win for 4 years in a row. But now we've got such depth in our and experience in our team that it really is going to be difficult to say who might emerge as the most outstanding player. But the good news is we're going to have a number of outstanding players, and that means I think that we're talking team rather than individual. There are a couple of fellows who could emerge, and it would be probably great to see a senior be the outstanding player, but I've got some very, very fine underclassmen and a transfer have come in. So I guess to try to pick somebody who would be the most outstanding player now would be kind of silly. That's going to be very difficult to do, but that's a good thing because I think we can have a number of guys would emerge. So I look forward to that, and I'm anxious to keep the stats and see who emerges, but it'll be a dogfight. Be good. I'd have to say number one competitor would be Messiah, in that Messiah beat us last spring for the MAC championship. But it's been a toss-up. We have won tournaments where we have beaten Messiah in the last year or two with essentially the same personnel as they have had, and they have beaten us. I would say statistically they have a slight edge, but Elizabethtown has come on very strong in the fall. They're looking really good, and there's been a lot of balance and equity in our conference. So if I were to try to make a prediction of where we think Albright might be, I would love to say we could win this year because I think we have as good a chance as we've ever had. At the same time, golf is a day game, and you've got to put it together 2 days in a row. So that's our hope, but it's going to be a really good contest here this year in the MAC. So I would, if I were forced to make a prediction, I would say that Albright at worst should be 3rd place, but I sure want to see us be number 1 this spring. I guess the things that I have keyed on over the years that I think have helped this program come a long way from where it used to be 10, 15 years ago is that we now get players that come to us with a lot of golfing ability. So I think the danger for a coach is to try to overcoach and make too many changes in golf swings. So I've always had the philosophy and maintained and have advertised to people looking at us and coming here that I'm not going to make wholesale changes in their swing. I want to be their mentor, I want to be their friend, I want to be their supporter, and I want them to understand that I'm not the only coach in the team. Golf is a sport that can be coached by all players to each other, and we cultivate an inter-squad coaching philosophy, and I want fellows to be helping each other. They not only become better players, they become closer as friends, we become more well-knit as a team. And I think that philosophy has carried through and helped us to become a stronger team internally, and it has helped me to develop a better relationship to the players. They don't see me as a person who tries to tell them the end-all about the golf swing. Everybody's golf swing is a little bit different, and because of that, it's a very difficult sport to coach. So while I want to be primary as a helper for them, I want also for them to seek help from their other players. I want to be supportive, and I want them to think clearly on the golf course, so I emphasize good mental management of the game. Let's think about what you want to do before you do it. the next shot is the most important one, not the one you just hit. You forget about that one. So I emphasize those things, and I think that my face-to-face talk with them, I like to sit in the office and talk to them one-on-one. I like to even help them if possible with their studies, since I'm a professor here. And those kinds of things that we have done here, I think, have developed a very good relationship and a very, very good team strength. So it seems to have worked very well, and I would continue doing that.